Remember we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone.
Hi lovelies, so today we're going to talk about manifestation, and we're going to talk about how we can manifest our desires, how we can make our desires come through. As you know, we're in November and we're approaching the new year, and you know, everyone has like this New Year's resolution of what they want and what they hoping to achieve as a new year. And I know a lot of times people, you know, as you get older, you feel more compelled to be in a relationship, start a family, have kids, settle down. So I definitely want to touch base about manifestation to target market of those audience of people who are looking for a way to actually get into a relationship. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. In my early 20s, I had been in a lot of relationships that was not going anywhere. And I remember wanting to know why I'm constantly meeting the same type of people. And I remember, and I'm going to get closer with this camera, and I remember my sister saying to me, all the guys' names are different, but all their actions are the same. How you constantly keep meeting the same type of people? Like, do you have something written on your forehead that just say, meet me? And at one point, I will look at myself and I'd be like, I don't understand how my relationships are so similar. How come I'm in nearly the same predicament with the person that I was in a relationship before? And I want to give you a little insight. I want to touch base about this. The reality is we attract based on our vibration. If you're constantly meeting the same person, your vibration is matching the same wavelength with the next person. Now, that doesn't mean that your personality and that personality is the same. You can be in a depressive state and it drops your vibration. You can be very angry and meet somebody who's depressed. So it has to match. And that's how you attract, based on vibration, right? So if you're attracting based on vibration and you're meeting the same type of people, then that's one of the ways that you need to actually raise that vibration up so you can attract different. So let's talk about manifestation, because that's another video. But I wanted to touch base about attracting when you're trying to manifest what you're looking for. Now, if you're looking for a relationship, the first thing you have to think about is your thought process. You have to be real with yourself. What is your thought process on the person that you're looking for? Is it realistic goals? Are you having higher expectations and allowing that person to be your everything? Are you loving yourself? So the first thing we talk about as far as manifestation is really sitting down and thinking about, what do we want? What do we want to achieve as far as being in a relationship? Are we looking for a marriage? Are we looking for a boyfriend? Are we looking for a girlfriend? If these are the desires that you want, you have to put it into action. It has to be affirmation. You have to get up and say, today is the day I'm going to meet my boyfriend. I'm going to meet my girlfriend. I'm going to meet my husband. I'm happy. That person is going to bring me joy. Watching you see. You have to talk it into existence. You have to believe that it's going to occur. You can't have the same thought process and meet someone, and within a couple of dates, that relationship does not look like it's going anywhere to you. And the first thing you say is, I know it. All these guys are the same. I know it. Nothing was going to come out of it. I knew nothing was going to come out of it. Everybody I meet is the same. If you're doing that, what's going to happen? Everything that you say is going to match back. That person may not be a bad person, but you may catch that person at the wrong time based on how your thought process is. You may call that person up when that person is having a bad day, and everything spirals into the same thing that you just thought in your thought process of this person not being the right one. everything plays out. So the first thing you want to do when you want to manifest a relationship is literally believe that the person that you're going to meet is what you're looking for. You have to believe that you're going to meet someone that's taking you seriously. It starts there. The first thing you have to do is put yourself out and about. Like, seriously, you can't be home as a homebody and then want to know when you're going to meet this girlfriend or when you're going to meet this boyfriend or when you're going to meet this husband. They're not going to come knocking at your door. You literally have to put yourself in a social place. And if you want to attract, you must change your thought process. You must change your views on how you think if you want to change the attraction that you're constantly keep pulling. If you want a relationship, no one should dictate that. If you meet a guy or you meet a female, you meet someone and they say, well, I'm not looking for anything, and you know that you're looking for something, then, and you know that person does not match what you're looking for, you don't switch your goals up to accommodate anyone. You stick to it. When I was single in my early 20s, I remember constantly meeting the same type of people and constantly being hurt and thinking to myself, does love really exist? Like, could I really be happy? Like, am I ever gonna get married? And to this day, I'm married now, right? So but my thought process had to change. I remember being going to college and remembering this one of the my classmates, she had told me that somebody wrote this book, and after her friend read it, she was able to get the guy to marry her. Now, I don't know anything about any book that can get somebody to marry you. But what I do know is that your thought process has to change. I do know that in order for you to be in a relationship, you have to believe that you're going to be in a relationship. You have to attract that. You have to have affirmations. The year that I met my boyfriend, before I even knew my boyfriend existed, before I even gave any kind of inclination that I was going to have a boyfriend, I would say, this is the year. I'm going to meet somebody. Trust me, this year, before this year is done, I'm going to get a boyfriend. And I'll say this literally every day. I was a person who was always in the house because I didn't have like a bunch of female friends. Like, I never really had like a whole group of female friends. Like, we're just constantly just enjoying life and just going out and living a while. Like, that was never me. I was always more like the homebody, and just kind of like very more reserved. But that year, I didn't have excessive friends. So I said to myself, how am I going to meet somebody? So what I did that year was I walked to the gym. Right, it sounds crazy, like you're walking to the gym just to meet somebody, but I wanted to put myself in a way that I can be able to be socialized. So I will walk to the gym. I will go to the gym a lot. I will be more friendly. I will have more of a pleasant face. I would literally put myself out there to be more approachable. Because in my head, I knew that this was the year that I wanted to meet somebody. And I knew that I was manifesting that person. So I knew that my whole thought form had to change. Like, my whole thought process. Like, I couldn't think the same way like I was thinking before. Because what I was doing before, I was attracting the same type of people. And this time around, I wanted to attract somebody different. The first thing I did was I worked on myself. Like, I believed in myself. Like, I worked on my insecurities. Because if you don't work on your insecurities, your thought process will be the downfall of manifestation. When you're manifesting your thought process, if you're saying to yourself, you know, I want that boyfriend, and as soon as you start dating someone, you're nitpicking, you're finding faults, you're comparing, you're not compromising, you're not caring, you're not considerate, you don't think about the person, you don't care about the person, you feel like he should put you on a pedestal, you already put yourself in a situation where you're going to attract that same vibration, right? you're going to pull back that same energy. And when you pull on vibration and wavelength and it matches, it doesn't come in the same form that is noticeable, right? It doesn't come in the same form. You're not going to meet somebody because you're being inconsiderate. That person is inconsiderate. It's a wavelength. And when it matches back in a way that it affects you. But you won't know that it's based on the way you're conducting yourself. So it's so easy for us to manifest, but then cancel out the manifestation by our thought form, by constantly doing things as the norm that we do in the past relationships. So you can always manifest and attract somebody, but your thought form has to be the real deal to seal what you're actually trying to accomplish. So let this year be the year that you're getting married. Let this year be the year as we're approaching into the new year of 2020. Let this year be the year that you're going to get married. For the single ladies, let this be for the year that you're going to get that boyfriend, and some of you got to have some girlfriends. Let this year be the year that, guys, fellas, that some years that you may want a boyfriend or you may want a girlfriend. Let this be the year that you manifest what you actually desire by changing your thought form, by giving a fair chance to somebody that you meet. When you meet the person, let's not automatically try to do compare and contrast. Let's give the person a fair chance. Let's not automatically meet the person and start labeling. Let's give the person a fair chance. Let's manifest that relationship. Let's manifest what we want. Get up in the morning, have affirmation. I'm going to meet that person. I'm going to meet that special person. I'm going to meet that person who cares about me. I'm going to meet that person who loves me. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be at that point where I want to be in life. It's all going to happen this year. And that's what I did when I met my husband. I never thought that we were going to get married. That was never something that crossed my mind. Because at that time, all I was seeing was, I'm hoping that it's him and he becomes my boyfriend. And that's why I say don't be too judgmental to believe, okay, but I'm manifesting a boyfriend and he doesn't act like a boyfriend, right? Because we know we have to nurture. We know that we have to grow and literally grow things. So you have to grow that relationship. So when you meet somebody, be open-minded. But manifest what you want. Don't get discouraged. You're going to constantly keep attracting. Everybody you meet may not be what you're looking for. No to disregard people that is not on the same wavelength with you. If you're looking for something real and you're looking for something serious, and that guy or that female don't want anything serious, and their actions are not matching anything serious, and you're hurting yourself, know to let it go, because you're manifesting. You can create anything that you want in your life through manifestation by having faith and believing in what you're looking for. You're going to get who you're looking for, and it's all about your thought process. So as long as you manifest what you want, you believe in what you want, you use your affirmations, you write it down, you talk it in existence, and you continue putting yourself out there to attract on the vibration that you're looking for, you're going to be able to manifest what you desire.